Here we go.
The more I watch this guy, the more I think he's going to help Chelsea a lot. He got a winning mentality. Xavi Simons. You know what? I've been calling him Simons. But you know what it is? Tomato, tomato, potato, potero. It's the same thing. Pronounce it as you like. Xavi Simons is going to be a very, very good player for Chelsea. I've been analyzing his interviews, his data. Everything about him is about winning and winning and winning. What a guy.
He was Xavi Simons. They have to see it, but I'm a guy that always gives 100% each game. I want to win every game, that's for sure, and hope to score goals, assists, and helping the team to win the objective, that are the title. So that's the thing. Yeah, I grew up in Barcelona. My idol was Xavi Hernandez. That's why my name is as well here. Because I'm quite competitive in everything that I do. Yeah, I speak at home Dutch with my family, with my brother, a mix as well as Spanish, with my little sister, English as well. And of course, French I learned. And I learned English and Catalan at school. So what I can say, I will give my 100% for sure this year. And it's going to be a fun season where we're going to enjoy it and hopefully win titles. That's the most important thing. So we go for it.
Yeah, we go for it. That is the mentality. And in a very young age, this brother been everywhere. France, Spain, Germany, and the Netherlands, where he played for PSV Eindhoven. He won even the title over there. He's a winner. One with PSG, one also with RB Leipzig. You know, when they managed to win the Polka or the Polka, whatever cup, the German Cup. Let's call it the German Cup. So anyways, you get the idea. And now report really saying that Chelsea are desperate to sign him. Talks between Chelsea and RB Leipzig are really intense at the moment. And on Wednesday, by the time I woke up, probably something could be announced by Fabrizio Romano. Who knows? Because I'm like 9 hours or 10 hours behind you. So yeah, on Wednesday, it's going to be very, very interesting. So stay tuned. Exclusive from Sky Sport Germany. Look at this. Leipzig are now pushing to sign Carney Chukwuemeka. Leipzig has open talks over the 21 years old central midfielder from Chelsea. Further steps are planned for Wednesday. So what I think now is, because Chelsea want Simons, Leipzig want Chukwuemeka, it could be a very good deal. You know, a swap deal. Somebody will put some money on top. You know, win-win situation. I believe that Carney Chukwuemeka is in the same level or even a better level than Xavi. But it is what it is. When you don't fit to the manager's system, it's impossible to do otherwise. So Carney didn't leave Chelsea because he was bad, but because of the manager. Period. You're not going to convince me that Carney is a bad player. But it is what it is. Leipzig have now also been informed that Chelsea want to sign Xavi Simons. So they are prepared to sell. That is a very good news. Between Chelsea and Xavi, it's very close now to agree on personal terms. Very, very good news. So, like I said, this could happen in the next hours, and it's gonna be very, very interesting. Remember, he scored the same amount of goals as Florian Wirtz. Look at the publicity that Wirtz is getting. Look at the price tag, 120 million. So if we can get this guy like for 50 million, let's say 50 million, we give them Chukwuemeka. Chuku is gonna cost like 40 million, and we add some money on top. I think it could be a very good deal. And he might have better career at Chelsea than Vince at Liverpool. Vince, me, I see him as Vibes FC. People are just into the bandwagon. But if you look at closely, beside the little tricks that he does here and there, I don't see anything special. I'm sorry, he's injury prone. He already got like 2 ACL injuries. He's coming to the Premier League. I'm not really a big fan of people who already had ACL injuries, right? So it could be my mindset, but I don't think that he's gonna be as special as people are trying to make him. Let's wait and see. Save this. Save this.
It's a Chelsea thing.
All right, my people, let's move on. Fabrizio Romano. Christopher Nkunku exit from Chelsea this summer remain almost guaranteed. So Christo is leaving. Xavi is coming to Chelsea. Win-win situation. Nkunku want to play more with several top clubs keen in the background. Chelsea are open to selling him since January. More contact will follow soon. Yes, Nkunku need to go where he can play week in and week out, because I want to see him in the national team for the World Cup. He's too good to be on the bench, too good to play out of position. Under a good system, good manager that trusts him, Nkunku is going to Nkunk, if you know what I mean. So good luck to Christo. Raheem Sterling also is somebody that Chelsea need to get rid of. 350k a week, that is a lot of money for not doing anything at Chelsea. So it looks like Erik ten Hag is gonna save him or save Chelsea. I'm not sure if it's gonna be on permanent or it's gonna be a loan. Those loans that Chelsea need to pay money on top. I don't know what's going to happen, but I don't see anybody paying him that kind of money, unless if he just make a deal with Chelsea and say, you know what, I'm out. I don't care about the remaining of my contract. Let me go. But please, please rise. Go play football. You never know if Thomas Tuchel is going to take you to the World Cup in America next year. You have to play week in, week out. Forget about 350k. It's not going to happen. 20 million is the price that Chelsea want from Sterling. But come on, man. Who's going to pay that kind of money? 10 million to 15 million is the right price for somebody like Sterling. Let's be honest.
It's a Chelsea thing.
Let's move on from Sterling to another news. Wow, look at this guy. Nicholas Jackson is working very, very hard back home in Senegal. Brother been working on holiday, and he's ready to show people what he can do, even though many clubs want him. So still hanging there, we don't know. Manchester United, Aston Villa, AC Milan, something could happen. I don't want to see him sad on the bench though. I would like to keep him. The problem is, Maresca said that he sees him only as a number 9. Me, I see him as a second striker, a number 10, or an inverted winger. Try him in the front there, You can try 2 in front, but it looks like Maresca is not interested in trusting him from the left-hand side or from the number 10. But I really appreciate this guy. The work that he does for the team is not said enough, but that is the generation that we are living in. It's either you are bad or you are good. There is no in between. let's finish this video by talking about the GOAT himself, Robert Sanchez. Remember, the manager said that if you have to blame somebody, blame him, the manager, because he is the guy who is asking Robert Sanchez to do what he does. So looks like he's gonna be Chelsea #1 next season. That is not even a secret. We ended the interest about Mike Maignan. You know, we didn't give Petrovic a chance to show us what he can do. So we have to now switch our attention to Robert Sanchez, support him, because this is what we got. And if Maresca plays the way he played at the end of the season and in the World Cup also, playing long, allowing him to make some intellectual decisions, not put him under a lot of pressure. If you don't pass short, you're not gonna play. If you kick long, you're not. So people living under a lot of fear and pressure from the manager. But we saw in the World Cup that, you know, he kind of understand a little bit of common sense and allowed players to express themselves. And we saw the result just by playing people in their position, in the system that they understand. Keep it simple. You can't play with your feet. Kick it long. Organize the defense. Simple, common sense football. So if we are going to continue to play that way, I think we are good. I think we're gonna go far next season, because I still believe that this guy is a very good old school kind of goalkeeper. But if you force him to, you know, to be Edison or Alisson, you're not gonna get anything from Robert Sanchez.
And I'm the guy to ask Robbie to do that. And Robbie is going to do that. In the moment that he stops to do that, he's not going to play. So, and if he mistake, it's not Robbie's problem. It's my problem. It's my mistake, because I asked that to the Robbie. So I'm very happy with the Robbie in the way he's playing. If the keeper play long, I will change him. We are happy with the Robert. Robert is doing fantastic. How many times Moy miss a pass? Many times. How many times Nico miss a goal? Many times. How many times Noni miss a cross? Many times. And Robert did 4 mistakes during the season that we consider goal. But it's normal. It's part of the game. If you don't risk, if you don't play, you don't mistake. So for me, it's not any strange thing behind Robert's mistake. And I'm the guy to ask Robbie to do that.
If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe
If you really like the video, make sure you subscribe
and turn on your notification.
and turn on your notification.
For more videos, click here, and to subscribe, click here.